Good morning, dear children. The last two classes we have learned about verbs and the importance of verbs, and we have seen a lot of exercises. Almost we have seen 4 exercises, right? And today we are going to see the remaining exercises. And meanwhile, dear children, I told you in the last class to learn at least 5 verbs in a day. Do you learn the verbs with meaning? So if you are learning, those who are learning the verbs with meaning, they will definitely speak good English. Right, dear children? And those who are not learning, please, dear children, take some more time to learn the verbs so that it will help you to speak in English when you come to the higher higher classes. Whatever you learn the verbs, it will help you to speak in good English. So don't waste your time. Please learn. Please learn. At least I don't force you to learn more verbs. Learn 5 verbs. 5 is not very big. Very fine. Just 5 verbs with meaning. And understand and do. I just tell you one thing. From morning to till evening, before going to the bed, what are the actions that you do? You know what is the meaning of verb, right? Verbs are called, doing words. Doing words are called verbs. Or action words are called verbs. So what are the actions that you do? Maybe morning you brush, you take bath, or you eat, drink, maybe you study, or you sleep. So you do lot of actions like this. So all these actions are called the verbs. Keep that in mind. So learn like this. Whatever actions that you do at home, remember, how to call it in English. How to call this action in English. Like that you can. If you are unable to find the meaning, please ask me in the comment. I will tell you the word in English. Right? Now let's continue the remaining exercises. So until the last class we have seen 4 exercises with meaning, and today we are going to start the next exercise. This is also very simple and very easy. As I said in the last class that we are going to see a story. We are going to see a story. This is a story, Cinderella story. So most of you have watched this story already. So if you have watched, this is very simple for you. We are learning verbs these days, right? And now I said, what are the actions that we do? Whatever action that we do, that is called verb. So here see that, read the following story and underline the verbs in it. What we are going to do? We are going to underline only the verbs. We are going to identify the verbs and we are going to underline them. So dear children, please do it in your textbook and as well as your notebook also. Right? Here we do. Cinderella ran to the kitchen and brought the fairy godmother a pumpkin. Right? The fairy godmother scooped out the inside of the pumpkin, right? Leaving nothing but the rind. She took out her magic wand and touched the pumpkin. In a moment, it was changed into a fine coach, all shining with gold. Cinderella clapped her hands with joy. She could now go to the ground ball at the palace. Right? So dear children, when we read this, it is a very good story it is. Shall we go now? Cinderella ran to the kitchen and brought the fairy godmother a pumpkin. So Cinderella ran. So what is the action? Ran. So what we supposed to do? We have to underline the verb ran. Running is an action, right? Ran to the kitchen and she brought whom? The fairy godmother. Okay, so brought is an action. Brought is an action. So the verb is brought. Okay, fairy godmother, a pumpkin. You know what is pumpkin, right? Bigger one we used to cook also, right? Pumpkin. The fairy godmother scooped out the inside of the pumpkin. Whatever is inside the pumpkin, she scooped out with a spoon, right? She scooped out. So what is the action? Scooping is an action. So the verb is scooped. Okay, she whatever is inside, she has taken out. So that is the verb, scoop. With a spoon, something she is taking it out. Okay, so that is a scooping. Leaving nothing but the rind. Rind means only the outer part. She has taken everything inside. Whatever is inside, she took out. She scooped out, but she left only the outer part, right? And she took out her magic wand and touched the pumpkin. Took out. What she is doing? I mean the godmother. What she was doing? She took out. Took is an action, right? So she did not leaving nothing but the rind. Rind means that outer part of the pumpkin. That's a very thick in size, right? So leave is a verb. What is a verb? It's an action, right? It's a verb. And then so she took out her magic wand and touched the pumpkin. Right? Read once again. She took out her magic wand and touched the pumpkin. So here we have two sentences joined with it is we used and to connect those two sentences. She took out her magic wand. Took, right? Take, took, taken. So the verb is here took, right? Took out her magic wand and touch. Touch is an action. Touch is an action. So this is a verb, the pumpkin. So we know already the meaning of verb. It's a doing verb, doing words or action words. It's called verbs. And then in a second, it was changed into a fine coach. It was changed. Change means converting, changing one shape to another shape. We are changing it, right? In a moment, change, modifying is a verb. So we have to underline that. Into a fine coach. All shining with gold. Shine is an action. Shining. Okay? So shine is called a verb. So we have to underline it. Cinderella clapped her hands with joy. Cinderella clapped. So what Cinderella is doing with joy means happy, more happiness. With the happiness, what Cinderella is doing? She was clapping. So what action she was doing? She was clapping. So clap is an action. So that is called a verb. Clap is a verb. And then she could now go to the grand ball at the palace. So go. So what she was going to do? She was going to go. Okay? So what action? It was going action. Right? So go is a verb. And then but she was ready to go to the palace for the celebration. And then but wait, the grandmother had more ideas. She told you to wait. Wait means we are going to wait for someone for a certain time. So waiting is an action. So we have to underline the wait also. She walked to the mouse trap where she found 7 mice all alive. Once again, it's a very good story it is. Right, dear children? It is a very good story. She walked to the mouse trap where she found 7 mice all alive. What she was walking to the place. She was walking. So what action it was? Walk. Moving one place to another place. It's called walk. So this is called verb. We are underlined. Had more ideas and underline. Walked. Where she found, find, found, found. Find, found. So she found, she got. What she got? 7 mice all alive. The mice we did not dead, all alive. Right? So found, find, found. Okay? And then she told Cinderella to lift the trap door up a little, and as each mouse came out. So that's a trap door, right? So at home, what we used to do when mice disturbs in our kitchen or in our house, we keep one mouse trap. Okay, when we keep something inside, and with that smell, mice will go inside, then it will be caught. So same way they have. What happened? What Cinderella had done? She told Cinderella to lift. Who told? The godmother. Godmother told to Cinderella to lift the trap door up. So when we lift up, what happened? A little, and as each mouse came out. What happened? All the mouse came out from the trap. Okay? So what action had done? Action. She lift is an action. Okay? And then next one, came out. All mice came out. Came is an action. Okay? And then she gave it a tap with her magic wand. Who gave the tap with the magic wand? Yes, dear children, godmother. Godmother gave a tap with a magic wand. So what she have given? She gave it a tap. Right? Gave. She gave a tap, which means it's an action. She gave. So gave is a give, gave, given is a verb. And then at once each mouse was changed into a beautiful horse. There were 7 mice, right? So after the tap, what happens? Each mice became a horse. So what happened? Converting, changing. The process was done. Process was going on, converting, changing one mice to a horse. Okay? Action was changing. So the verb is changed. Changed. Okay? And then now 7 horses would pull the carriage to the palace tonight. So nice story note is what happened? Now 7 horses. Actually, this is mice. 7 mice. We have taken it from the trap, mice trap. Okay? So would pull the carriage to the palace tonight. What the 7 horses are going to do? The 7 horses are going to do the action of pulling. Okay? Pulling the carriage to the palace tonight. So what the action? The meaning, the verb is pull. This is a verb. Yes, dear children, this is a very beautiful and very enjoyable story it is. Okay? Without knowing the proper meaning of the verb, we cannot understand the story. So dear children, please learn the story. Please learn the meaning of the verbs. Okay? And pick out whatever you see a verb in a sentence in a book. So what do? Just find out and pick out the word and write it somewhere and find the meaning. In this way only we can learn the verbs. Right? So let's continue with the next exercise. 6. Fill in the blanks with the words given in the box. So we have 5 examples. Okay? And we have 5 verbs. 5 verbs we have. We are going to fill in these 5 examples so that we will get proper meaning. Now, if you see that birds dash nest in tree. So, here we don't have verb. What happened? Here it doesn't give any meaning. Without giving proper verb here, any sentence, there is no sentence in English without verb, that we know already. Yeah? So, we have to fill proper verb here. Okay? So, before filling the verb, please read once. Birds dash nest in trees. Okay? My father will dash the money in the bank. What is it? My father will dash the money in the bank. What he will do? Whether he is going to steal or going to deposit or is going to get, what is that? We will not get proper meaning if you don't give a proper verb. Yes, dear children? So, in the same way, there is no sentence. Without a proper verb, there is no sentence at all, first. And if you don't give proper verb in a proper sentence, according to the place, the meaning will change or the sentence will be wrong. Either meaning will change or the sentence will be wrong. So, dear children, learn the verbs with proper meaning. Okay, let's start now. Birds dash nest in the trees. Wait. Okay, you know what is the meaning of wait? Knocked, knocking. Okay, when we knock the door, it's called knock. Wait, wait. Okay. Build means construct something, make something. It's called build. Deposit means to submit. So, meaning of deposit means to submit. And elect means with writing, election. You know what's the meaning of election, right? So, like that, elect. Okay, is a verb. Election is different. Election is an adjective. This is verb, elect. Okay, fine. So, now birds dash nest in the trees. Wait will not be there. Knocked, birds will not knock. So, build. So, when we use build here, build means to make something. What happens? What here is made? Nest. The birds build nest the trees. Okay, the meaning is, the proper verb is build. Birds build nest in trees. So, we have to use proper verb here. Yes, dear children. The next one, my father will dash the money in the bank. Wait, the money in the bank. No, meaning is wrong. And knocked here, if you use knocked here, my father will knock the money, meaning is wrong again. And build, we have used already here. Deposit, my father will deposit the money in the bank. You know what is the meaning of deposit? Submitting money, right? So, the answer is deposit. Deposit means we are going to the bank or money and submitting money in the bank, and it will be deposited in the particular bank. Okay, the answer is the verb, proper verb is deposit. Yes, dear children. The next one, somebody dash at the door. What the door? Somebody dash wait at the door. Okay, or somebody knocked at the door, or somebody elect at the door. So, we can use two sentences here. Somebody wait. If we use wait also, the meaning will be correct. Somebody is waiting at the door. Okay, meaning is correct. But knock is a proper one. Somebody is knocking at the door. But the answer is knocked. Somebody knocked at the door. Okay, somebody knocked at the door. Knocking somebody. Why? Because we cannot use wait. We can use, meaning will not change. Meaning will be different. Somebody wait at the door. Sentence is correct. But here we need wait to use somewhere. So that, but the knock is a proper verb to place. As I said, we have to use a proper verb in a proper place, so that we will get exact and the proper meaning. So here the proper verb is knocked. Somebody knocked at the door. Tapping at the door. It's called knock. Okay. And the next one, we will dash our secretary tomorrow. Secretary means election type, right? So we have two more verbs, wait and elect. Wait and elect, we have two verbs. Okay, we will dash our secretary. We will elect our secretary tomorrow. So they are going to select their secretary tomorrow by election. So the proper verb is elect. Okay. The last one, we have only one verb, that is wait. How long can you wait for me? How long can you wait for me? Dear children, that's what I say here. If we use wait here, if we use wait in this third sentence, somebody wait at the door, meaning is correct. Okay. But the knock we cannot use here. How long can you knock for me? What is the meaning? The meaning is wrong. So that, as I said, if we use verb here, we cannot use knock here. But when we use in the proper place words, the meaning will be correct and we can get a proper sentence meaning. So dear children, please read and write all these meanings and answers in your notebook. Okay? Okay, now let us continue with the next exercise. This is a fun game it is. So we used to play at home. So different types of game we used to play. So why don't you play these type of games? Okay, we are going to gain two benefit here. First one, we are going to enjoy, and another one is we will learn some words. Here, what we are going to learn? We are going to learn opposite of the following verbs. So we have given 10 verbs. What are we going to do? We are going to find the opposite meaning. For an example, if I say come, the opposite go. Okay, like that we are going to make the opposite verbs. Oh, they have given the first letter of the opposite of these verbs. They have given the first letter of these verbs opposite meaning. Okay, first one, find. First let me tell you the meaning. Find means if we lose something, we are going to find. Search. Okay, go and get it. That's the meaning. Okay, the next one, give me something. So give means you are going to hand over something to another person. Give. Open, you know what is the meaning of open? Open the door, open something, open your geometry box, open your bag. We can say a lot of examples. And the next one, rise, not eating rice. Rise means lift. Okay, to carry one place to another place. Not one place to another place, from bottom to up, rise. We can also say, we can raise our hands. Okay, rise means raise your hands. If somebody says, means from here to you are lifting your hand. So we can say raise your hands. And then love, love. Okay, defend also meaning. So we are trying to win over them. So so that we call defend. Bless, blessings. And depart, moving to one place to another place. And next one, tight. So it's so tight. Remember, if we forget something, so we can remember it. Okay, dear children. So the answer, find. So we are going to find. The opposite means, let's see the opposite verbs. Yeah, lose. When we lose, only then we can find. Okay, give. So we have only one first letter. Answer is take. Give, opposite verb, take. Okay, I give you and you take. It's called opposite verbs. And the next one, open. Open, opposite verb, close. Close is the opposite word of open. The next one, rise. Rise, fall. You are taking rise is a proper word. Opposite means fall down. Okay, love. Love, here hate. I love somebody, I hate somebody. Opposite. Defend and attack. Defend means we are trying to get something. We are blocking. Defend. And attack means we are going to attack them. Okay. And the next one, bless. Blessings. We are giving blessings. The opposite, curse. So C-U-R-S-E, curse. So curse. Fine. And the next one, depart, as I said, starting from here to move. And arrive, opposite word, arrive. Okay. The next one, tight, loose. As I said, tight. So it's so tight. My shirt is so tight. My pant is so tight. The opposite is very loose. My shirt is very loose. My pant is very loose. Okay. And then the last one is remember. Remember. So I remember something. The opposite verb is forget. Forget. Right, dear children? So these are the verbs here we have, and opposite verb we have here. So dear children, please try to, if you have time, you can play this type of games with your friends or with your family members at home. Right? Dear children, so now in this lesson we have learned the importance of the verbs. So that I once again tell you, please take some time to learn verbs with meaning. Without a verb, there is no sentence in English. So there is no proper meaning if there is no verb. If you want to speak in good English, please learn more verbs with meaning, so that whenever when you speak in English, you can use appropriate verb. So dear children, once again I tell you, learn verbs, at least 5 verbs at home. Thank you.